Fightful Sheeshel. Alright, you know what time it is. You know what time it be. Customize this thing right here. And swap out, well, nothing. And we go straight to the jungle swamps of Nahantu. I'm not going to be doing that much of the Helltide, I guess. I guess I'll do the Helltide whenever it's in Nahantu. How about that?
Let's go.
How about that? I'll only do the Helltide if it's in Nahantu. Because we're focusing on goblins today.
Pardon me, stranger.
9. Do. Here we go. I'm looking at you now. Oh, excuse me, princess. Yes, dance on through the outer limits of your. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh yeah. Only because it's in Nahantu. Over here. I'm slaying some cultists between A and B. And yo. Hello, friend. Hello, friend. I'll spawn it one more time. Every so often, you know. Go back down to the tree and come right back. Oh, goblin, goblin, goblin! Whoa. The goblin spawned during the Blood Maiden. I wonder if more players equals more goblins. Oh my gosh. So I got a 3-star Harlequin's crest yesterday that I can upgrade. I got a 3-star Harlequin's crest from the Blood Maiden in Torment 1. Isn't that amazing? Ain't it? Alright, here we go. Greetings. Okay, let me go over here. Let me go. I'll be right back. Those two people were guildless. Clanless.
It is done.
Oh yeah. And then, goodbye. I'm hopping right back in. Just doing a Helltide detour. Helltide detour. Can I invite this person? And join my team, and together we shall succeed. I'll do one more. One more, you know. I'm setting up a party finder party now. Ho. Open world, Helltide, boom. The grand harvest of your... Even though I'd rather do it alone. It's easier alone because I can see where everybody is on the map. Now I should have a bunch of loot right over here that I never picked up. See? All this stuff here. Alright. Yeehaw. Bada boom, look at that. Won't you look at that? Okay, I'm gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna go until I find... I'm only gonna stop for these cultists and for a goblin. Otherwise, won't get anything done. And for chests or something. So where is the box? Right over there. Alright, I'm on my way. I feel like it's better when it's not the Helltide because there's less or fewer distractions. Alright, Doomsayer, you better have goblins right now. And welcome. Hey, look at that. This is all about the resources, okay? Goblin. Dead. Whoa. There's a lot of stuff in them hills. Okay, just gonna march around over here. Get this Harbinger. This event over here might be one of those easy ones. If not, I'm just gonna pass through. Got the Harbingers as we need them. Got this big old box over here. No big deal. Come on. And I'll be getting down to the Goblin Slaying. So far I've killed 2, I think. Yeah, or 3. Yeah, I think 3 goblins. I think one of them had a cluster. Come on. Alright, that segment's done. Alright, so I'm not going to stop again until there's a goblin, or for this ore, and the plants. Alright, there's the final Harbinger. I was just trying to complete a cycle here. Oh boy. We frenzied. And then right there. What you got? I want another goblin really quick. Let's get this assassin. Alright, got a champion coming. that another goblin on the ground? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. Keep on going down. Yep, I'm heading to the other side in just a moment. Yeah. There's a world boss in 21 minutes. Oh, goblin. I'm losing count. Like 7 or so. Let's just say 5. That's lowballing it. Double star. Okay, I'm just gonna go across and get one more goblin here. I'm gonna go for another box somewhere. Oh boy. How about over here on this other side? Let's go through fast. This is an easy event. It's really short. Hey there, Daniels. How's it going? Hey there, Chris. What did we slay goblins for? Okay, right now there's an event. Lasting until January 2nd, I think, where there's extra goblins that spawn. Specifically in Nahantu. The goal is for the entire community to slay millions of goblins. It's being kept track of somewhere. I think they'll publish the count during the milestones, and the entire community is going to be getting cosmetics. If you, well, people that have the expansion get the cosmetics. So if you already have the Vessel of Hatred expansion, then we'll be getting different cosmetics in amount. If we as a community kill millions. Millions. I'm going to stop once I get a goblin, or if there's a big pack of elites, or whatever. Goblin, see? Double goblin, look. It's a double goblin. Now I'm full again. Yeah. Here, I'll show you the video, okay? Just bear with me for 20 seconds and I'll show you the video. It'll just take a second. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 second. 2. And just about 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Huh, 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 huh. 10 million goblins. Oh my gosh. 15 million goblins. What? We can do it. 25 million goblins. We can do it. 50 million goblins. That's not a problem at all. Oh, maybe the frequency of goblins will increase as we kill more goblins, huh? We can do it. It's just 50 million goblins. I mean, come on. It's just 50 million goblins. I mean, come on. Alright. I've lost count. Let's just say 10 so far. Anybody want to help me keep track of how many goblins I've killed? My goal is to kill at least 100 goblins today. Or during the stream. Just this Helltide's up in the way. Distracted me. I'm only doing the Helltide because it's in Nahantu. I'm not going to stop until I get one more goblin. Besides that, I'm stopping on occasion for certain things, okay? Now, there's also an XP boost right now, people. Oh, goblin. Oh, double goblin. Let's just say 12, okay? 12 goblins. Let's keep track. 12, 1, 2, 12. 1 under 13, 12. Divisible by 6 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 12. And 0. Divide by 0. I want you out of my way. I'm coming through. Don't stick around or I will run over you. Giddy up, 1, 2. Yeah. I ain't stopping. I ain't stopping. I will find you, and I will kill you. Let's go, Subo. What? I hear something. I step on you. I smash you. Goblin. Okay, 14. 14 goblins, 1 4, 1 under 15, divisible by 7 and 2 and 14 and 1. 14. Okay. Right there. Getting some surplus supplies. I don't want to do that one. No, sir. Goblin. Okay, 16 goblins. 1 6, 1 under 17. Divisible by 8 and 2 and, you know, and 4. And 16 and 1. Maybe 0 if you're Randy. 1 6. 16. Alright, move along, little dog. Now, where's my stuff? I'm gonna start opening up some boxes here. We got the frenzy active. Oh yeah. Thank you very much. Ride. Why, thank you. Okay, get these plants right here. Okay, here's a Hellborn. You're welcome. Awesome. And go all the way over here to get this box. And then the next box. I'm sure we'll find another goblin on the way. We're still at 16. I'm not going to stop until I get a goblin. Or if it's something really obvious and awesome. Thank you for the herbs. Goblin. Okay, that's going to be 18, 1-8. You know the deal. You know the deal. We got 6 and 3 and 2 and 9 and 1 and 18 and 0. We got 2 and 9 and 3 and 1 and 6 and everything in between. Alright, so I'm only letting myself loot after finding a goblin. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to roll. Even if it means going past the treasure chest, that is my destination. There we go. Malignant heart, yes. Okay, I'm gonna go past for a second. Well, there's nothing here, so let's just kill all these bad guys. I gave it a shot. This whole row. And right over here, got this stuff. And keep on rolling. Down the river. Yeah. Now we gotta find another goblin. We're still at 18. And it's only been 28 minutes. Let's go up and around this way. That group is nice. Everything has led up to this point. So think of the speed dungeon, or think of the Undercity, what they're training you to do. They're training you to focus on certain groups of enemies, i.e. those braziers you gotta click on. And the Animus Carrier dungeons teach you to look for elite groups. In the Dark Citadel, you're looking for those treasure guys. You know? They're teaching you to go through a group and focus on certain clusters of enemies. That's how I view it. I view these things as just one long tutorial for the things to come. You know? Season 5 is a tutorial for Season 6, and so on and so forth. I gotta find one before I stop again. I keep on going this way for a second. I'm going to go down to this box over here. Come on. Good old... Get you. Yeah. And then... I'll get this box over here. The world of opportunity. And more rocks. I'm trying to get 1,000,000 of these things. I think I should stop at the Harbingers whenever I see them. I think the Harbingers are those 3-star enemies. Right there. Awesome. Go all the way across over here. Maybe I can go all the way around. Jeez. And now they're frenzied. Oh my. Thank you for all the stuff, sir. All the stuff. Here's a Doomsayer. They might have it. No. And then there you go. And got the Artificer Stone. Oh, Goblin. This is going to be 19. That was not a double Goblin. That was a single Goblin. Okay, we'll keep on going down to the big bucks. Oh, Goblin right there. I'm gonna take a screenshot here. 1 second. Taking a screenshot. One moment, please. This is for the people. I gotta help the people. Right there, and then back out. Mini map. 1 second. Mini map. Boom. Right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, done. And boom. Okay. I had to post that on the internet. It's educational for the people. Even though there's a goblin around the corner. Yeah. Right now. World boss in 4.5 minutes. World boss is coming up. Maybe that goblin is still around the corner? Maybe. Let's find out. Is it there? No, it's not there anymore. Okay, let's keep on going. We're going all the way down until we get a goblin, okay? We're checking for the... Oh, Greed Shrine. Hey, check this out, everybody. Check it out. Watch. Greed Shrine. Check out the icon over my head. It's a goblin icon. It's a goblin icon, which means goblins are going to be right there. 18. Sorry, that's going to be 20. Now we're at 20 goblins. Another one might be emerging. Uh-huh. And then 21 goblins. I'm at 21 goblins. It's going to be much more smooth and efficient farming the goblins, not in the Helltide. Yay. Oh, shim. Goblin. That's 23. 23 goblins. I'm gonna get one more before leaving this area. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go down to the world boss now. I gotta go down to the world boss now. Right about now. That's 25 goblins. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Where is it? Where is it? Where? There. Oh no, I'm not gonna make it in time. No. 30 seconds. No. Gonna miss it. 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Ride. Ride. I think it just started. Oh man. They didn't kill it yet, did they? Nope. It's just me and somebody else. Oh my gosh.
Aid would be welcome. Hello, friend.
This is gonna be a fight. Oh my gosh. Woohoo! More. Okay, there should be extra goblins here, you'd think. This is the treasure goblin boss. There should be extra goblins spawning during this activity. All that gold's gonna explode. Goblins. Come on. Okay. There you go. Those weren't special though. They didn't have the red bags. You're going down, Avarice, the gold curse. You're going down, Avarice, the gold curse. Maybe more goblins coming. Whoa. Whoa. Goblins? No. Hand over the goblins. Whee. Not today. Goblins. We got him, oh my gosh. So when he gets stunned, he has 2 goblins come out. At least. Oh yeah. Woohoo! Well done. And right there. That was a lot of stuff, huh? We did it. We've done it. And now we have to go back down to the Tree of Whispers. Now it's all cold and dark and weird. You know? But put over here. And we're going down. I'm yelling timber. Mm-hmm. Going down. All done. And done. Thank you. The Whisper Tree is full.
It is done.
Awesome. And now I'll go down to my favorite spot, which is right here.
Let's go.
Oh boy. I want to memorize the land. The scape of the land shall be mine to apprehend and comprehend. And something else that rhymes with that. Oh yeah.
Is it true? About the runaway?
Oh, other
I
way?
heard they found his body.
Are you from Chaldea?
I heard it was spirits of all things that killed him.
Oh, can't say for sure. But I do know his
But I
mother
do know
would
his mother
appreciate
wouldn't
the
appreciate it.
You are right, Goyo. Cause it rots the mind.
That's the
But if
mind.
you really want to know, then I might tell you to travel the eastern road south of Lower Kurast. I might mention it's there the corpse lies.
The eastern road, near southern Kurast, where the corpse lies, bared and exposed to the elements of time. Samruk is built on the bones of ancient ruins. Carvings that represent Akarat and the spirits believed to dwell in the lake have been placed along the pillar. Go for amulet.
Didn't think you'd find something so special in a town like this, huh?
Something so special in a town so exposed to the elements, decaying under its own flim-flam. Oh yeah. So I think I'm at 25 goblins in the first 28 minutes or so. Ain't that fun? Hi. We're here. Time to prowl through the jungles. To do what we gotta do. And get my materials too. That's my main goal here. You know? Let me just empty out my pockets so we have a fair assessment. Hopefully there won't be another Helltide in Nahantu, because I'll be doing it when there is a Helltide in Nahantu. I just want to clear this stuff out so I understand what I'm working with and what I've gotten. I only have 10 more Gillian's Brew remaining. Crazy. I have that much. And we have these sigils. And we have these extra runes. And now let's begin.
My demons are quiet here. Mostly.
Let's assess the map. We have this winding area. So I'm gonna go all the way down. And then go up through this middle lane. Yeah, this upper shelf, you see? And wind all the way up. And then I can move through the city in a big loop. And then go back down. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we're starting here. We're going down. Alright. Let's just say 28. Because of the goblins that I killed during the boss fight. Let's stop at the ore. And these leads right next to it. We'll wait until we get another dude. Right there. Okay, that's going to be 30. Yeah, sure. And now I can kill something else. I wanted to. This whole group over here. I'm only letting myself stop to kill things whenever I find a goblin. You know what I mean? That way I'm not stopping the entire time. Or if there's an ore node, I'll kill the enemies around the ore node. From time to time. If they are elites, that is. Right there. Or if there's a super juicy group. Alright, now we're going to go up the other side. Okay, we're going to fissure through these right here. Alright, that's 31, 32. 32 goblins. Uh-huh. And I didn't want to go down. We're staying on the high road. Beautiful. I'm going to go all the way up to, yep, there. This is the high road. Okay, this is 34. Goblins. Let me run this way. 34. Which lets me kill more enemies. Alright, again. Okay, this is 36. Alright, here is 36. Oh, by my gosh. $38. Right there. $40. Don't forget you can see them on the main map every so often. Okay, we're gonna go up and around. Stop it. Oh, I thought I was mounted, but I wasn't. There we go. And now we're gonna go down through this other lane. We're checking the map every so often. I'm at 40, right? I'm at 40. Let me check the map over here. Aha! That's what I can do, just every so often mark the map. 42. That's how old I am. That's how old I am. Okay, now we're gonna go all the way down to here. Just check the map every so often. You see? Look, it's not visible on the minimap until I get closer. You have to check the main map, not just the minimap. Okay, 44. Alright, we're gonna go down this way, all the way down to here. 44. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Right there. 46. I could have sworn that was not on the minimap until I did some stuff in the area. That's 46. Alright, let's go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, we're at 46. Now I'll check the map again. Alright, let's go all the way over here now. Mm-hmm. Let's check the map again. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Right over here. We check the map in a moment. If they're causing a ruckus. Ooh. 48. right here. This is 48. Well. So I think after slaying enemies, it spawns a goblin within the perimeter. I hope that's true. So far, I don't know. I'm at 48 now.
How can I help?
For today, but not just in this jungle. I'm not quite sure how many I've gotten in this jungle so far. Right. There we go. So I'm going to go over here. And once I chill my face a bit, loot some stuff for a moment, come back over here, kill these enemies. I will then check the main map. Nope. There's some iron chunk over here. Whee. Okay, check the map. Nothing. Alright, back on the mounted roll. Ride ho. Beautiful. And we want to head back up to right here. But over here to the left. To get all the stuff here for a moment. Alright. Moving on in. Got some enemies over here with triple stars. And they have a lot of resources, don't they? Alright, now I'm going to ride around this entire perimeter. Are you going to be a greed shrine? Nope. Oh, goblin. And that would be 50. 50 goblins. An old Koreast. Okay, let's go back over here. Gonna check this outer perimeter. They certainly have a lot of stuff on them. Alright, that's all good. And I'm gonna go around the corner. Check this other side here. Just checking on occasion. We got some elites over here. Thank you. Oh, there's a goblin around the corner. That'd be 52. I'm not quite sure how many I've gotten. I got yesterday. All right, let's go over here. We are still at 52. I was over here from the other side recently. Alright, so now I'm going to go all the way down here. Awesome. Goblin. Yeah, that's why we checked the map. See, it's not visible on the minimap until now. Okay, 54. Mm-hmm. Come on. Go down here. Oh, the way this cellar could be a treasure goblin cellar. I think I'll go ahead and check it. Purge it. You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I bet you the goblins across this same map have already respawned. Just gotta figure out how often. 54, 56. I think maybe the frequency of goblins will increase as we unlock these milestones, maybe, because they want more and more. 50 million goblins. Let's just hope that for some reason, as you get each milestone, maybe in the future, as opposed to one goblin spawning for free, it's 2 goblins spawning. Okay, let's go down to the next map. So you have sets of 3 as opposed to 2, and then so forth. Goblin. Okay, that'd be 56. If it wasn't already at 56, let's just say 58. I'll lowball at 56. Right over here for a second. Let me knock out that cellar. I think the bosses might be more generous with mythics right now. Someone just linked a 4-star Harlequin's Crest in the chat. Okay. Keep on going around for these rocks. Oh yeah. Yay. More rocks and more rocks. Oh. I'm not doing the Helltide. No, no, no. Okay, let's just go, well, toward the Realm Walker. Okay, let's just not stop until I see a goblin. But got this stupid shrine here. Okay, we're gonna go around here. Hatred. We're looping around here. This section doesn't seem to have as much. Keep on going. Uh-huh. Yeah, this section not so much. Maybe because it's the Realm Walker event active? Yeah, this section not so much. Really. Uh-huh. Let me check this. This is an easy... No, that takes a bit longer. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, not so much this section. It's that this other map down here. And maybe the map before. Look all this. It's nothing, nothing, nothing. Ah, goblin. Okay. Okay, this is 58. Right there. No. Okay. And 60. Yeah, I'm not gonna do the Realm Walker. Okay, I'm not doing it. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, let's head on down over here, and I was going to quickly knock out this Undercity. Let's just say, if the Realm Walker isn't completed by the time I finish the Undercity, then I'll go ahead and do it. Doesn't really matter what I do. Here we go. I just chose the Ancestors one, for the Ancestral Legendaries. Okay, that's done. Come on. I don't even have to stick around, really. Come on. Faster. Oh, yeah. Whee! You're really gonna have a straight line here. Come on. That should be enough. That's all good. Goodbye. Now we gotta really run here. I'm doing this for the whispers for a second. I'm at 60 goblins. I'm trying to have pretty much a goblin per minute here for the length of my stream. So far, so good. Okay, one more, one more. We done? Let's get the heck out of here. Uh-huh. Hey, man.
I have devoured many. You fought well.
I'm going down. And there we go. Good, it's no longer active. Now, I want to go check, well, the same exact route, okay? But I think everything has refreshed. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And right here. Goblin. All right, 62. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Come on. Right over here, screenshot. And right there. Okay. And then I'll open up Paint. Over here. And then I'm going to start annotating where I find these things. Just like in the good old days of Fallout 76. And yep, give me a moment right there. Oh, come on. Give me one moment, please. Yes. Alright, cool. I'm gonna mark where I find all the stuff on the map. Ain't that gonna be fun? They need to buff the barb? You think so, Jonathan? Why is that? I don't think so. Why do you think they need to buff the barb? Hmm? You just joking? Is that a joke? Are you trying to compare yourself to Spiritborn? Because you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, right there. Damage output is fine. Are you trying to compare yourself? Remember, so here is something that we should all learn. the point of the game is to farm through Torment 4 relatively smoothly. That's the point of it. It's not to farm high-level pits, you know. So if you're trying to farm some tier 100 plus pit and you're upset about your damage, that's not the way you should be saying it. Now, I'm already Paragon 300, so I'm doing this on Torment 1 because I'm farming goblins. Okay, this is 64. I'm farming goblins, and it doesn't matter what difficulty you're on past Torment. And I'm farming material. And yesterday, I got a 3-star Harlequin's Crest from the Blood Maiden on Torment 1. So it doesn't really matter. 65. Wait. 66. Yeah. Well, just understand that the developers did not intend for the Spiritborn to be doing quintillion damage. They wanted all the characters to have the same damage output, relatively. So it's not that other characters need to be brought up. The Spiritborn needs to be brought down. But they said that they're not going to nerf it or change it because many people, listen carefully, they said they understand that it's unbalanced due to unplanned synergies and bugs is making it too powerful. So a person shouldn't use that build, okay? And they said that all the other classes are doing well relative to one another, like necromancers, barbarians, sorcerers. They're all about the same in terms of what they're doing. But then the Spiritborn's way out there on the side. And they said that they're not going to change it during the course of the season. That they said a while ago that moving forward, if there is an issue with a build during a season, they sort of let people have fun with it, and then next season they make sure it's fixed. Because people have invested time into this new route, where they invested gold and time and resources to modify and masterwork gear, and now they have it where they want it for this bugged build. And if they nerf that build, they'd want to try something else, and it would upset a bunch of players because they invested too much time and energy into perfecting their build for that meta system. So they're keeping it in there until next season because people have, you know, went down the route and now they're stuck or something. But the consequence is many people now have the opinion that those are the only viable builds, that everything else is weak. You shouldn't see everything else as weak. You should see that as too strong. Like, it's cheatingly too strong. You shouldn't be using the Spiritborn. You shouldn't be doing quintillion damage. Everybody should be doing chunks of billions of damage. It should be hundreds of millions and billions is the rule, not quintillion. You know? Hundreds of millions and billions is the answer. Not trillions. You know what I mean? So I just pretty much ignore the existence of the Spiritborn, whatever. And, oh, wait. Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, 70. I'll be right back. 72. I heard the goblin. We're at 72. Alright, we're gonna go down another row. Right there. You know, I turned off my damage numbers so people wouldn't complain about my damage numbers. Now you have no idea how much damage I'm doing. All that matters is that everything is dying on Torment 1. You know? Gonna go up and around here. Right there. Let's go back this way. Okay, that's right. Checking for the goblin. No goblin. Up, goblin. So that's 74. Let's go back around this way. Oh man. I'm supposed to be marking the map. Whoopsie. I'll do it next rotation. I'm supposed to be marking the map with where I find these things. Supposed to be marking the map. Okay, I'll go ahead and grab that so it has a chance to reset. Okay. Go back around the bottom end. So good. And I might check that cellar. Alright, now let's go back down this way. Right here. And back over here. And down and around. Right there. 74, whatever. I'll go ahead and mark this spot. Where am I? Where am I? I'm right there, right there, right there, right. Oh my gosh, where am I? I'm right there. Okay. Just get this thing here. Alright. Oh, wait. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, boy. Let me just get this thing going. And I am right here. I should be doing this in PowerPoint. Whatever. Okay, cool. And that was 74. Okay, there's another goblin right down below. Right down below. Alright. And this is 76. All right. There. Thank you. All right, so let's just reset. Maybe. All right, let's hop on mount. Alright. Alright, let's just head on back down. Okay, let's go to this other map. Alright. And now... Oh, way over there. That's pretty far. Pretty far away. Say 80. Or I'll say 78. Let's just say 78, okay? Oh, another one. And now 80, or... Yeah, 80. Or 79. Now 80. Well, well, well. I tell you what. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And we got the Blood Maiden to kill. As you can see. Do I have any hearts? I do. The Blood Maiden for the Whisper Tree of Whispers. Come on. All done. Yeah. And now we leave. And I'll turn in the Whisperer situation.
It is done.
Which is right there. Now I'm going to teleport right on down to... Ooh. Kill the Blood Maiden in 2 minutes. Is that even possible? Is that even possible? Yes, if there's people already there. Wish there might be. Two minutes is a decent length of time, to be honest. Goblin time. Oh boy. More goblins. Look, more goblins. Get back over here. That was nice, huh? That was crazy. Oh boy. It's probably not going to count because I think it just expired. Yep. Yeah. But I'll turn in these moats really quick. Because I'm in the area. There's a bunch of stuff there. Another rune. Or I have to kill 50 skeletons. I'll just do this really quick. It's no big deal. It'll just take moments. See, now that's done. Gonna rush over here. All done. There's a bunch of rocks over here. Gonna go over and drop off the moats right over yonder. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? Yeah. Live for the pure fun. What about the long run? Beautiful. Wow. I'm hurrying. Oh, goblin. 82. 82, sure. Yay. And I'll head on down to the cellar. All right. Excuse me. Get some of this, get some of that, you know. No big deal. And I'll be hopping into the hole, and then back to the tree, and then back to the jungle. We're at what, 82? 82 or something? Easy stuff. Ooh. Let me go back. Yeah. Then we go back. Then we go back to back. Oh yeah.
It is done.
Chaos. All that I see. And now, we're going to go over here. Welcome to Koreast. The docks of Koreast. Ho, 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 ho. Joe Nathan, you're asking me how do I find my builds out, what plays into me picking a build? Well, I don't look up builds. I was about to go on a break too. You caught me right before. I don't pick out a build. I mean, or I don't look up a build. It's always a growing process. I'm not done here as well. It's always a fine-tuning situation. It's based upon whatever I'm doing. There's different abilities and so forth and so on. It's a sculpting process. Like right now, I'm not using a basic ability. I'm using charge as opposed to a basic attack. And then I'm not even using a core ability. I'm not even using a core ability right now. There's ways to lean into things further. I was using Whirlwind as part of this, because Whirlwind generates extra dust devils, but then I realized once I have the legendary node in the Paragon board for the earthquakes generate quite a few Dust Devils, and so do the shouts with this aspect. And I've been trying to fine tune because really the Earthquakes alone give me enough Dust Devils. But then this right here, my shouts create 3 more Dust Devils per, and I have 3 different shouts. But right here it says my Dust Devils are larger and they deal more damage based upon their size. That's cool. I wanted to lean into Earthquakes and Dust Devils and movement speed. You know what I mean? So I'm leaping, I am charging, and you always have to have vulnerability, critical hit chance, and damage, and everything, you know? Resistances. A little bit. Some different variety. I had to keep making compromises. These pants or the tacits, whatever, some other pants that give me more damage, but these give me a barrier, you see, which allows for these extra wolves to pop out, and the wolves give me vulnerability. You went with a fire and ice build using Frostburn or whatever, where the enemies freeze, and are you using the Hellhammer or whatever it was, see, with Upheaval, where you deal more damage to burning enemies? And with Meteor Shower with a rune, something like that. You're using the Hellhammer, where you deal more damage to burning enemies, and then there's other sources of fire. And so let's just say this: my previous build when I first made this character was doing very well with lots of damage with Upheaval, you know, with the Hellhammer, with the Ring of Starless Skies, with the Ring of Red Furor, with the Banished Lord's Talisman, and some other stuff, and I was doing billions of damage, but it wasn't as fast and smooth. And when you're fighting on Torment 1, you don't need billions of damage, and stopping to do a quick upheaval is slower, and you don't need it. Because I realized if you are farming just for resources, it's better on Torment 1. Or let's say it's equal between Torment 4 and Torment 1. And because I'm trying to prove a point, I'm doing it on Torment 1. And because I'm doing it on Torment 1, I don't need as much peaky damage to kill enemies. I can still do stuff on Torment 4, it's just a little bit slower. And I'm trying to make it lightning fast. Yeah, so I was using, you know, the Ring of Starless Skies, the Ring of Red Furor, the Banished Lord's Talisman, and some other stuff. At one point, I was using Frostburn, and I was using the Doom Sword, whatever the heck it is, or the Doombringer sword, and the whatever, you know, some other stuff, and then I swapped a bunch of stuff out, and now so basically, once I realized with the previous event, the Midwinter Blight event, where it's all about farming the Helltide to aggro the enemies with that frenzy. You know how when you're in the Helltide you kill enemies and the frenzy bar fills up, and when the frenzy bar fills up, enemy waves come in until there's a Hellborn. Well, the Hellborn could either be a Hellborn or the red-cloaked horror that drops the Gillian's Brew. Also, if you get a bunch of cinders, which is really easy during the Midwinter Blight because there's more enemies, there's the same volume of cinder income on a lower torment. And the boxes still cost the same amount, and the boxes still had the same amount of Gillian's Brew. So at that point, I changed my build over to go faster, making compromises and sacrifices. My build was much different before. A little bit. I was using Whirlwind and Lunging Strike or something, and Upheaval and whatever. And then I started to modify it, and because I had to modify it, I had to swap out these 3 items, you know, and one of my weapons, or I think both eventually, because I was going for more overpowers and I was using maces, you know. And this build here isn't doing overpowers. I don't need that chunk, and because of that, I just modify my Paragon board, level up new glyphs. It gave me a lot of gameplay, so it wasn't as boring. You know? It gave me lots of things to do to change my orientation, and it gave me a reason to farm more Obducite, because my build was pretty much good to go. I was dealing billions of damage and having a great time in Torment 4, but, you know, it wasn't as fast, in theory. And this is pretty fast. Normally, I like to use Whirlwind to move, so I can move through enemies. But then I realized I don't really need that. I realized I was actually doing my leaps and charges more. So then I amplified the brawling damage. You know what I mean? I amplified the brawling damage with the brawl, you know. And a couple things, because I realized that my charge with the Ancestor's Wrath is actually killing them. And then I had some other stuff on. I realized that I'm not really using Whirlwind as much, and it's really just tickling the enemy. And during boss fights, I'm just jumping on them the whole time with Leap, and then doing the occasional charge and shouting. And then they die, because with a bunch of layered earthquakes, they die with the extra dust devils and so forth. And it's really trying to hammer in that earthquake damage. So then that allowed me to use the Call of the Ancients, which gives me a nice damage burst for a bit. And it kind of fits into the whole idea of me calling upon the Ancients and the fact that I have this Ancestor's charge here. Like, this alone is enough to do quite a bit. And then I had an issue with my vulnerable situation. I was using a different aspect. I was using that Vampire's Curse aspect, which would, you know, curse the enemies and do all kinds of stuff. And then explode when you use a defensive ability. And that was my method for making enemies vulnerable. Or with a, you know, with the, what's it called? The, mastery skill. Or with the charge itself, but the charge isn't always ready, and there's gaps in between where the enemies weren't vulnerable. And I was messing with different runes and everything, and I was trying, I was using the meteor shower for a while for the extra fire damage, because I was doing the same thing with Hellheimer. I was trying to burn them. I was getting meteors all the time. But then I realized that I was swapping out stuff quite a while. I had the Neo mixed with Tech, and it would create a gigantic earthquake because it's based upon the cost of the ritual here. And the earthquake only costs 100, but the Neo provides 200, which meant it's a maximum size of earthquake, which is like this large. It's very large. So every 2 seconds we'd have a max size earthquake. Then I started messing around. Different ways to get things. These wolves cost 100. And basically, the wolves, I realized after experimenting with the Pestilent Swarm, the Earthquake, the Nova, the different shouts, a bunch of different runes and everything, these wolves freeze enemies and make them vulnerable. And basically, every 2 seconds, 2 wolves pop out, and they last for 8 seconds. So you could have a lot of wolves out. And they leap pretty far. And again, they freeze enemies and make them vulnerable. So it's awesome. Magnificent. And then over here, every 2 skill casts, I have a free Earthquake. And we have some cooldown reduction from using shouts around enemies. And then I'm using Marshall as a glyph for the cooldown reduction on that. You know? Now, a problem with using mythics and uniques is that you can't customize them with extra tempering lines and so forth. Or the aspect. And sometimes aspects are very important. And sometimes you go down the rabbit hole of trying to get more damage, and you make sacrifices to a build where you end up with these weird universal items like the Shroud of False Death and the Harlequin's Crest and the Fists of Fate. You know, all that stuff could, in theory, be legendary items. And I think, in theory, if you can get a build that is all legendary items and have it work out, that's more respectable than having the other items. But I think maybe the pure blend is having, let's just imagine, 60% of your build be legendaries and then the rest be uniques and mythics. Some blend, but you should have some mixture up in there of something. But I felt relieved when I took off the Banished Lord's Talisman and the Ring of Starless Skies and the Ring of Red Fuhrer and the Hellhammer, because that allowed me to increase my Dust Devil size and increase the damage that my earthquakes do by having more lines that contribute to damage to close enemies. And I can customize like a big old chunk of vulnerable damage and so forth and so on that you might be lacking, that's only made up due to amazing synergies that only work bursty so often. Basically, you try to increase some burst damage, and then you try to increase the frequency of the bursts, and then it works out. Where that's what you're really doing. You're trying to activate some sort of maximum damage as much as possible. But then you don't have to worry about that. Go back down, and you can swap out some items. See all this damage to close enemies, earthquake duration. I'm trying to make the earthquakes last longer so that they overlap. You know what I mean? If I'm casting a bunch of earthquakes, they could stack. I have to have 5 earthquakes active at a time for more damage. You know what I mean? This the chance for Dust Devils to cast twice. That whole thing. Earthquake size. You know what I mean? And I had this barrier. For a while I was operating without a barrier, but on harder difficulties, it's harder for me to not take damage. And the goal here is that every 2 seconds I don't take damage while in combat, something happens. And to have more of that thing happen, the goal is to take 0 damage. And you take 0 damage if you have a barrier. Damage to your barrier doesn't count as damage to you. It's only when your barrier pops. You know what I mean? That's the cool thing about a barrier versus Fortify. Fortify just thickens up your health bar with an extra layer, like a health shield, but it still counts as damage. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the Fortify contributes into your Overpower. So if you're going with the Overpower build, you want maximum life with a ton of Fortify sources, so you can max that out. And but once you relieve that need, you can then move some stuff around. There's only so many options here. Even with 300, like Paragon 300, a fine-tuned little thing. A fine-tuned little thing. And let's just say if I'm doing, I'll show you how strong I am in a Torment 4 environment, you know? But I'm not going to put the damage numbers on. They're misleading. Things die. But, you know. If I'm doing it, I'm not going to do it, actually. I don't got to do it. Let's just say that the resistances and the armor doesn't really matter. I have enough life and the barrier that I don't take any damage in Torment 4, or even in a tier 100 plus pit. I can hold my own, and I can push it, but I'm not doing enough damage to do anything. But I don't die, and I can crowd control their enemies, and I push them forward like a big linebacker line. Bunch of football players pushing forward the enemy down the hallway. My Spiritborn build had a bunch of vortexes involved, so every time I would jump, it would group their enemies together. But this build is pushing down the hall. Push, 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 until you have a big old tight ball of enemies. I can push them from over here, jump over here, push them from the side, jump across, push in toward the middle, until there's a big stack, and then jump on that stack. Which is different than jumping in the middle and have everything zoom into me. My Spiritborn has maximum vortex size, which is about that large, which means every time I jump, everything will be pulled in. But it was kind of boring. Like, it's jumping, and then I wasn't even fighting. I'm just jumping, jumping, jumping. Things get pulled in. They die. Barbarian, I feel like I'm doing something. Even though I've reached a point where I'm no longer swinging my weapon. It's kind of funny. In this build, I don't swing my weapon. I'm just running around, shouting, and jumping, and charging, and calling upon the ancients to do it for me. Pretty interesting. I'm not really swinging a weapon, just like my Spiritborn wasn't swinging a weapon. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, if my goal is to increase that, You know, whatever the heck is happening here, my goal is to increase that. The effectiveness of this in this difficulty, because this is the optimal difficulty. You don't get any benefit besides if you're farming for Obducite or something in a higher difficulty. If you're only going for rawhide or like iron ore and all the other little materials and bundled herbs and angel breath and, you know, veiled crystals and whatever, everything else, even body parts and random rune drops. I'm guessing that the higher tiers drop runes more often, maybe. But it's all very random if they do drop runes, so you can't even rely on it. You know? More often than not, higher tiered enemies just drop a small amount of rawhide and iron ore and nothing else. Alright, so I'm at, let's just say, 84 goblins, and right now I'm at 822,000 iron chunk. Yeah. I'll be right back with a full cup of coffee and an open heart. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Back to the farm. Back to the farm of yore. We're at what, 84 goblins. I want to check this other region. Starting at Karast Docks of yore. I was going to mark up the map, but I'll do that later on. I'll do that later on. Okay. So here we go. Now check the map. This is the Flayer Jungle, if that is true. And okay, up and around here. I'm gonna stop only when I get a goblin. Only when I get a goblin. I think my favorite part might be the Five Hills area. Go this way. I'm gonna go right there. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a different map. Let's cause a ruckus for a second. It might bring out the dead. Just for seeking. Right around the corner. Check the map. Nope. Right there. Alright, 86. '86. Oh yeah. And probably 88. Yes. And we go around. Go all the way down. A whole different area. Okay. And more. Go back and forth over here. Beautiful. Yeah. We go around. Oh, goblin. Alright, this is 88. Yes, sir. So I'll go ahead and wreck these guys. Right there. Go around, over, and around. Root. And right there. I will surely find one. I will surely find it. I think my favorite area might be that Five Hills region. That's what I'm thinking. I can cycle through that one section of the jungle. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. That's what I gotta do. Let's head on back down. And it's a win-win. There's currently a Whisper event there. I'm gonna ride through until I get at least one more goblin here. One more goblin and we'll head back. New section. Probably an event area. Just stopping for a second. Okay, up and around. Why, thank you. All these materiums. So much. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on. What in the world? Why? What's happening? My horse. Alright, let's keep on going. Yeah, I think the other location has the most. Maybe. Found it. Right here. Let's just say 90. Alright, let's go right down below, and then I'll do the scrub-a-dub-dub with the Tree of Whispers in mind. Yeah. Break it down one time. And that 823,000 iron. Once the event is over, I'll work on these quests again. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'll find this corpse around the corner. Ooh, yeah. We... See, and then all the stuff to turn in. We're looking for a corpse. Well, there's a goblin right there. Are we done yet? Yeah. Okay, this is 92. We're at 92 now. Got some Lakuni. Sweet. Very nice. It's a tree of whispers. Gonna be heading on down to the next point of interest. For 38 minutes. All these materials. Alright. Get that cellar done. Goblin. Alright, there's gonna be 96. Okay, there's some Lakuni around the corner. Be 90. I'll just call that 96. Woo-wee. There it is. Come on. Two more hearts. Let's go. Go ahead into that cellar. There's a goblin right there. I'll get it first. Okay, this is 97. Or I'll call that one 96. It's only one. Best to lowball it. 96. We're entering the cellar of Ura. Gonna be a wave. We'll hop right back out. The goal is to get like one per minute here. In theory, but you know, things pop up. Activities. Let's go around really quick. Goblin. That's some quest, whatever. Moving on. Oh, there's multiple goblins here. Okay, 98. And 100. Goblins so far. Boom. Done. Okay. I got 100 goblins. Now I can quit anytime I wanted. That was my goal, you see. I'm not doing it. Going to a different event. Alright. Well, I'll go ahead and do this. Only because we've got like 30 seconds. Oh yeah. Very nice. Let's go. We're doing it. Living steel. And then, thank you, goodbye. Now we're looking for gobbies. Oh boy. Sweet. Exquisite flim flam. Okay, right over there. What's that, 104 or something? Heading to that event around the corner for the Whispers. Climb the cliff. All right. I just want these rocks, okay? All right. All the precious ore. Okay, another one. There's a... Oh, that's a waterfall. Interesting. That was a waterfall. I must have jumped down. Alright, we're going. Oh, we got a goblin. There it is. All around. So definitely the 5 hills. In the 5 hills. Let's swap out this rune. Bloody heck. We have to kill monsters in this circle. Every 2 seconds. And again. Hey man. We did it. Cool. Swap the rune back out. Yeah, 10. Okay, back to the Tree of Whispers. Alrighty. The 5 hills.
The forge is ready for whatever.
The jungles of the Flim Flam. Where are we? This portion here. Right here. Oh boy. I said right here. Let's go over here for a second. Get a print screen going. Here. This section. Bada boom. Bada beam. Done. Yep, and done. Okay.
It is done.
Now, I haven't checked this lower area as much, but I feel like that 5 hill section is the best for me so far. Alright. Let's see what we're left with. After all of that. But I think I'm going to be moving on down to, look at that. Mythic, runes, cool. Wherever that came from. But I got a mythic tribute thing. The rest of those can be destroyed. Another tribute. And a lot of boss parts here. 67 blood. 1 egg. 72 fear, but I was using the Torment Opal. There. 93 living steel and 20 hearts right there. Not bad. Bunch of runes. 12 runes. And that's it. Alright, well, I have accomplished the goal of my stream. Believe it or not. The goal was to get 100 goblins, and I got it in 2 hours. So now, I need to move on down to Marvel Rivals and do some nice competitive ranking. Okay? That'll be the point of the stream. And I'll do some other practicing every so often if I'm ever confused about what the enemy does. I'm getting a broader understanding of all these different characters in Marvel Rivals, and I'll read a couple more character bios. It's very interesting. The last character I tried out was Venom. He's really awesome. It's like a dive-bomby blob attack. Very cool. This was a shorter stream, but we got it done. And we learned a lot. And got a bunch of resources and whatnot. So now I'm sitting at 824,000 iron chunk. Okay. All good. Well, I'll be back in a short while with Marvel Rival. Alrighty. It's really awesome. Super entertaining. Action-packed like a sporting event. My goodness.